She's fucking pregnant again.
Birds, five birds, birds, five birds, birds, five birds, five birds and a mic. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to episode 57 of Five Birds and a Mic. When you listen to this, I think we've got about 3 days left till we find out what our roadmap is. I get annoyed at that word though, roadmap. So I don't understand why I don't know why I get annoyed by it, but anyway. So in theory, we'll have 3 days left to find out whether or not we're allowed to go out into the big wide world.
Fine, I haven't seen it.
Get the dick out of your mouth.
I didn't get told that recently, but someone else might have done. I bet Andrew wishes. No, he doesn't. That's weird. Should we start this all again?
No. You just reset.
But how is everybody?
Yeah, all right. Tonsils are up to a point of I woke up this morning and I was like, oh well, that's raspy to breathe, isn't it? So I woke Steve up just so he could feel my neck. And he was like, well, yeah. What the fuck is that? And I was like, that is one of the tonsils. You're in for a ride if this progresses.
Oh, God.
So, yeah.
Every single time
I've got
time of year, G.
It's the same year as this year.
It's honestly, at this time every year, back end of Feb into early March, without Feb. So I will
just
ride
before
like this.
We always go to Essence.
Yeah, it was, because last year, do you remember we went for that meeting at the hotel because we were talking about doing some beautiful fundraiser in November, because that was a time when we had dreams and aspirations and ideas that we could be in a room with more than 2 people. And we went there and we made a joke about saying, we haven't got the coronavirus. Yeah. Like it was a bit of a joke.
Yeah,
we did, remember?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Albert's exactly the same. He went and got tested and he's fine. But Glenda makes a note of everything in a diary, and it is literally to the day this time last year that he had it, and to the day the year after that he got something. And I think you were about 3 or 4 days after Albert last year, G.
Yeah, me and Albert were in sync constantly.
We were panicking about you being able to get on an aeroplane.
Yeah, because whether they'd let me fly or not if they temperature tested me, because my temperature was sitting at about 38.
Yeah, put the words in the right order.
Oh, joys.
Yeah, feel great. I mean, Rob, what lesson is Rob shouting through?
I'm so sorry. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Can you hear?
I honestly couldn't concentrate.
I can't wait to get home to have doors.
You're missing the door line.
Are we being too loud?
Yeah.
I'll just stay instead of talking behind all the backs. I can hear you, woman.
Yeah, it's quite hard at the minute because obviously it's all really open plan. So the kids sleep upstairs. So like nap time, you can't do anything downstairs because she's napping and you can hear. Yeah, so it's quite intense trying to do anything in private here. Still managed to bang though.
Woo!
You've got to have ways, yeah.
Silent sex.
Yeah. Oh no, just drug the kids.
Did you see Meg? I know, it was huge. Andrew was. We're all laughing about noise and stuff because Andrew did the biggest fart that he didn't even realise that anyone had heard, and it's the same as Rob in the background. Rob didn't realise that he could be heard. There's a level of ricochet of noise sometimes. We've got open plan in ours, and you don't always notice it until someone else notices it. So you get used to certain noises, don't you? I guess you probably do.
Yeah.
I don't even notice if the washing machine's on, and then if one of you, like, I know George has been over, Meg's been over a few times, and I've realised they notice it because they're going a bit louder when they talk. Whereas I think we've got so used to it, we just don't talk until.
That's having 2 kids as well, though, Em. You're used to like a constant. There's always like 2 tablets on the go, TVs on the go, something like one of the kitchen appliances is on the go. There's just fucking noise constant, isn't there?
Yeah. And you know the weirdest thing the other day, it was really, really quiet. They were outside and it was really, really quiet, but the TV was on, the 2 tablets were on.
Yeah.
there was like some music thing off, and for some reason I thought, why is it so quiet? And it was because the kids weren't adding to that level, but I almost just got used to.
Which one? Which one?
Just the dog.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
It's just the
false
dog.
alarm.
Okay. It's all right. We're all right. Oh God! Don't touch anything, Freddie. Hang on. I thought he'd be calmer without his bits.
He'll get there.
Turns out it
He
hasn't
will.
affected at
He
all.
will.
He'll
He
get
will.
there.
Bless him. He came. I've had. For anyone that doesn't know, I've had Freddie's bits chopped off, and he came home looking very sad and quite angry with me actually.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
know.
are.
They knew.
You did this to them. They know it was your choice.
He came in and sat by the front door and sat and just looked at me like the world's a different place. Nothing feels quite the same. And he just walked in just really full on, like it was just like, I feel sad today. I feel sad. And he slowly built up his excitedness again. But every so often he goes around to check them. To be like, what the fuck? Where are they gone? They're gone. They're gone. And then he looks at me again. Then he looks at me again as in like, you did this.
You did this to me.
Yeah. It's a weird thing. Like this morning, he helps out by taking the dog out, doesn't he? That's a favour.
Helps out by taking his own dog out.
For a walk on his own.
Yeah.
Calmly.
With no kids.
No
fresh
kids.
air.
Nothing. Yeah. So this morning it's not
doing you a favour.
Is it? I don't think it is it?
No, it's not doing you a favour. Definitely not. If Rob has the kids for me to take the dog out, then I think Rob's doing me a favour by keeping the kids at home so I can go out in peace.
Yeah. It's so that I can get a bit of work done. Takes one of them away. And then I often say so I screw him over sometimes. I'll say, Betsy, do you want to go for a walk with Daddy? And she goes, yeah. He's like, oh, we're going to take Freddie for a really long one because I thought that would be better for you for the afternoon. I thought, no, you weren't. It wasn't about that. It wasn't anything to do with that. Don't try and hide your need in a favour. That's not the.
I do that every day. Oh, I'll take Oscar out to McDonald's so to get him out of your hair.
Just so you...
Hannah's like, Oscar is never in my hair. Like, you could leave him in front of the computer all day.
Yeah.
So that doesn't work for me. But I still try it.
I do that sometimes, though.
Take Oscar out for a really long drive. You just want to go out for a drive in a car and go to Starbucks, don't you, Andrew? Yes, Hannah. Sorry. Go on, then.
Sorry.
I do that every day.
There's nothing. There isn't. To be fair, children do come with some limitations. So actually, if you can use them for your own gain, sometimes I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong. I went through a spate of absolutely adoring frappuccinos. I went every day in the first lockdown just to cheer myself up, and I would use the kids. The kids need a hot chocolate just to get them through the day.
They need to get out.
It was that bad that the person even the barrister, they call them barristers, don't they?
Barista.
Barista. Sorry.
The barista.
Barista.
Because the magistrate has got nothing else better to do than to make frappuccinos.
Em's been in court, really.
Meg, did you like that one? Did that feel good?
Oh, they recognised me through the mask. The barista. / barrister.
Do they have to pass the bar exam to get that?
No,
there is they do.
Milk foam.
Yeah, you have to train, don't you, to be a trained. I'm a trained barista. You have to do a training course to make.
I never knew that there was a difference in how you spelt that and said that. So thank you for that. I've just learned something massive today.
Oh, great.
Do you ever get embarrassed by people knowing things like that when you feel like they might judge you if you do because you have the same thing all the time?
No.
Does anyone else not care?
No, I own.
I would you have said I've cared like 5-10 years ago. Now I'm past caring about anything. Full stop.
I think it depends on what you're going for as well. Like, I don't think it's embarrassing getting like the same, like a frappuccino.
A lot of
every
people
time.
do that. A lot of people, coffees will get the same coffee every single day.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like it's nice. It's something to aspire to if the barista knows you're regular and you can say, I'll just have my regular.
I mean, you're paying like £3 odd for a coffee every day. I mean, I don't have them sort of funds. I'd be well impressed with you.
Well, it was only for a month, Meg. I mean, I've not done it now. Lockdown's longer. this time. I mean, this was only 31 days, wasn't it, or something?
That's
so
like
I thought,
£100 spent on coffee, just on one drink. That ain't even the hot chocolates.
It's making me want a coffee, to be fair. Can we move on? I just smash a Starbucks.
You're not just buying a coffee, you're buying an experience. You're buying a drink.
Oh, the third home. Anywho, Andrew's chipped in well today, hasn't he? Blimey.
Yeah.
So we can hear him.
It's the only contact I have with people outside of my immediate family, and it shows. I'm sorry.
Well, in theory, it should be the same for all of us, Andrew, yet none of us can get a word in.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Anyway, G, how are you, my darling?
Apart from the tonsils and feeling a bit sinusy, I'm fine. I fell last week, didn't I, on the ice when I was running? And
hold the phone. We haven't
running.
talked about running.
No, we haven't talked about it. Not officially.
George has changed.
Couch to 5K.
Yes, lass.
We're doing
Where are you at?
I'm officially at week 2, run 1. So officially, I'm only 4 runs in, but we've done more than 4 runs because we just love running now. I don't know where it came from.
Do you love running and then you get about 5 minutes and you think, why the fuck am I doing this?
No, I love running when I put all the running stuff on and it sucks me all in and I'm like, you sexy fucking bitch. and then I like the running when I'm having my warm-up walk, and then when the lady on the app's like, right pet, let's go, ready, set off, and I'm like, fuck off with your running and your nagging, for fuck's sake, I was having a really nice time. And then I don't enjoy it for like the next 30 minutes, and then I love it again once I've stopped and I get to walk home. So it's a love-hate relationship. But I ran last. When did we disappear? I ran last Wednesday morning, early doors. It was about 8:15 in the morning, so I couldn't sleep. So I was like, right, this is. I mean, I can't sleep. So I put my stuff on, and I was like, right, babe, I'm off. I'm running. Tottered out, it was snow, ice, beautiful sunrise. I was like, oh my God, this is exactly how Gwyneth Paltrow feels in the morning. But as I tried to take a picture of this beautiful, serene moment, I was walking, FYI. I absolutely hit the decks. My foot went through a puddle, which is obviously iced over. So not only did I go down, I then slipped, and I didn't want to break the phone. So I threw my phone, which meant I went down on hands, elbow, knee and hip. They're healed now, but like I've got like blood blisters all in this hand. I had splinters everywhere. My knee went straight into the side of a balloon, and I was like, "Oh, that hip's sore, isn't it?" But there was a few people walking behind me, and I was like, "You're a big girl, you can't cry, and Steve's not with you, so you definitely can't cry." So I carried on with my run, which was probably a mistake. And then I got back, but I felt really good because I was like, well, I'm not blowing out of my arse on this one. So there must be some improvement going on. Got home, hands were bleeding, knee was massive, hip was still a bit jarred. And then as the days have gone by, I've been like, do you know what, I'm going to rest. Knee went black, hands have healed, but my hip is quite painful to a point of I was Googling what the options were. So I've either just strained the outer ligament of my hip, or I'm low-key convincing myself that I've potentially got a stress fracture. So we're going to go with ligament because after four official runs, I don't think I can have a stress fracture just yet.
Have you been rolling and stuff, stretching afterwards?
In agony, yeah, but not officially for any kind of beneficial purposes. I got the tennis ball out last night. So yesterday was the first run since, like, the first proper run since the fall, just to get me back into it. But Steve came with me, and then, but they flipped reversed it. So because it was week 2, now it's run for 90 seconds, walk for 60, and you only do it 5 times. So the first 3 times I was like, I can do it, but this isn't pleasant. And then the last 2 times I was like, fuck this bullshit. Like, my health is not worth this kind of pain. And then Steve left to go for a proper run, and I went to walk home. And then I got to the top of the hill and I was like, I'll make up for the bits of running I didn't do. And then I ran home from there. I ignored the fact that it was all downhill and it was minimum effort, but I feel like it made up for it. But yeah, I run. But I've had a breakdown this morning because in my head it's like I've been doing exercise and this week's food shop, like it's just pure fucking veg. I'm eating like a rabbit. And then I've gone to put my suede trousers on, which I absolutely adore, and I've sat down and I've bust the zip.
Oh no.
Oh.
I know, and I'd paired it with a new top from ASOS. It was like satin black OVS with like one of them wide shoulders, and I was like, I'm trendy as fuck. Like I am actually Grazia. But I was stood in front of the mirror and I was like, oh God, this is so wrong. So obviously them shoulder pads are meant to be the widest part, aren't they? They're meant to, and everything else is meant to just in after it. But all it did was highlight the fact that my arms are curvier than my thighs.
George, I don't think that's the case. I think it's more of an illusion. But there is nothing.
I'll show you. I'm going to prove it to you because I'm giving the top to Meg because Steve was like, oh, I think it looks fine. And I was like, I already carry the weight of the world on my shoulders and now it looks like I've just fucking picked you up for shits and gigs. I said, if I walked through Spa and you clapped eyes on me, you'd fucking duck. You'd duck and you'd play because you'd think I was coming for you. I look like a fucking linebacker. It's like the Super Bowl's finished, and I thought, fuck it, let's walk around Chef. It wasn't. So we had a little cry this morning because I was I've ran 4 times and I'm still fat. Like I just don't get it.
There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse.
It's horrendous. It's horrendous. So I've sat and 2 boiled eggs and immediately gone on to ASOS to solve all of my problems. Of which I can't find anything because we don't stock anything above a size 12 apparently today.
Oh, there is nothing worse than when you order something and think that's gonna look magic. I'm gonna look cracking in that, and you put it on and it is like a disappointing fart when you get it's been built, or a poo that just doesn't come satisfactorily. Catfish.
It literally.
Yes,
I put it on, and I was like, "Who did I offend at ASOS? Like you guys know how often you deliver to me, so who did I offend? If you know my body shape, because you make me put all of that personal shit in, you should know that me and my somewhat relaxed biceps are not going to look good in that. So don't put it on my recommended for you page." Put it away. Just keep giving me the wrap dresses and the full long sleeve shit. Don't let me think I can wear stuff like that.
ASOS are obviously getting really bad as well with their style because you can tell when something's shit. You can't see the back of it, and there's always someone holding it in at an angle. Like
they're getting a bit Zara-esque, aren't
yes,
they are, and it's annoying because ASOS it was great for like what you see is what you get. You could see the quality, like. Compared to other companies.
But then I tried to go on to Boohoo because I was like, do you know what? I've ignored you a bit. Let me come and stroke you. Let's see what you'll give me. And it's like neutrals. Have you seen my skin tone? My palette doesn't involve a neutral in any concept. A neutral makes me look like Casper or a Milky fucking way. Like it's. So I can't be doing with this neutral thing that's coming. And then it's like crop tops and fucking joggers. Like I'm running. Do you think I have the physique to have the audacity to go round in a cotton crop top? People would ask me when my maternity date was. They'd be like, oh my God, when do you go on leave? Like, there's just nothing for normal bodies. Normal bodies attempting to get into the headspace of going back to work. I want that as a collection.
Yeah.
Feel shit, dress great. Boom. Give me that.
There is something in a cut. It's the cut. I think you get. I'm funny about cut and how you always say, "Oh, you look nice now." No, it won't cut. It's not cut right. It's all about a cut now, G.
I'm getting to an age where it's like I've not touched H&M because I'm sitting on Coast. Who do I think I am buying shit from Coast?
Yeah, but it's cut. But it's cut.
It's the tailoring, isn't it? Next thing you know, I'm going to be swanning around in Karen Millen. I don't
Babe, you need to get yourself first. Skip Karen Millen. She's a twat. We need to get a race. If we're
I
going
was
for
about to say
tailoring,
Reese's tailoring. Karen Millen, she's a little bit short for you in terms of how she cuts. She thinks she's all bar one. That's what Karen Millen is. She's all bar
She
one.
We're titting about with
Yeah.
now.
yeah, she's
That's
for
Karen
like
Millen. She's all bar one.
petite older ladies who think they've still
Divorced.
got it, who want to
Yeah.
dress a bit classy, but a bit of a slut.
Right, got you. I've got you. So that's my current mental state. And then what tipped me over the edge? And I flipped my shit. What was it? Fucking Meghan Markle.
Oh, go on.
Oh.
What's happened?
She's fucking
What's
pregnant
she
again,
done?
isn't she? She's fucking pregnant again. And then she's got Harry, lovely Harry, right? What is he now? 4th in line to the throne, 5th, poor bastard. But she's got him bare fucking foot, officially, to billions of people.
Oh,
One of the
Elizabeth would have hated that with her feet bare.
Like, she's just written him out of the will. She's an absolute bellend. I can't be doing it. And she's like, oh, I'm shy and retiring. I want a private life. Let me just announce to the world that I'm going to give birth again. Like we give a fuck. You fucked off to LA. You pay for your own medical bills. I've had enough of this shit. Couldn't give a flying fuck if you're pregnant. Go over the pond and stay over the other side of the fucking pond. Because if you think you're coming over here for a grand fucking tour to wet the baby's head when the pub's open back up, you can go fuck yourself. Fuming. I'm fuming.
Which was worse, G? Busting your zip on your trousers that you like, or Meghan flashing Harry with his bare feet?
Meghan and Harry with his bare feet. Like, who puts HRH in barefoot? He's in light wash jeans, a shirt that's partially undone, like your royalty, and you've got bare feet. And I wouldn't even mind if it was like a side profile of a beautiful male foot. We all know what one looks like, but it were like the bottom of his sole.
Yeah.
Like, the instructions on how to wash him is pretty much written right there. Like, who puts the prince's sole on national papers? Who the fuck do you think you are? Philip will be going absolutely fucking spare over this. I bet he crashes another Land Rover. That's how mad it's going to be. He'll be fucking flipping his shit.
Oh, there's not much you can follow with that. There is just not much.
That's just my roundup of my opinion. I don't give a fuck about a lot of things in life or on this earth. I really don't.
Pardon? You don't have much opinion at all, G? No opinion at all?
I don't on a lot of stuff, but
I come to you for the opinions. If I ever do something and I'm like, I need an opinion on this, you are the first name that pops into my head.
I love that you think. No, I haven't really got. I'm not really that opinionated on certain things.
I'm not that.
I'm chilled. I'm chilled.
I am Switzerland. Like, I couldn't be more neutral. I can't wear it, but I couldn't be more neutral.
You're bollocks.
Oh
No,
you don't know. You do not know what offence feels like, G. You don't. You've never sat on one. You have never even been near one. You've never been near one. You get arsey when anyone sits near one. You're like, pick a lane.
No, that is your quote. That is your
quote.
Yeah.
Pick a lane every time.
Well, either way, that's just how I feel this week. She's just riled me.
I can't wait for G to try dresses on. And then we're all just, when she's like, oh, do I go fitted or A-line? Fitted or A-line? I almost feel like we should all just stand there and just go, pick a lane!
I'll just do it on my own.
Oh, how are you, Meggie?
Yeah, good.
She's bored herself.
She's fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Okay, Emma, how are you then?
I can't follow that. I can't follow an angry rant about Meghan Markle and busting my zip because I haven't worn anything with the zip. It's all elastic. Elastic is the way forward now. I don't even know what a pair of jeans feels like.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Also, you are sort of the epitome of what George has described in terms of boohoo. That is you. crop top and joggers. I bet when George described it, you were like, oh, I wonder if she can remember which one that is, because I want to see what she's describing.
In my head, I was just scrolling through Boohoo, like,
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah, 100%. I love it. That's literally what I've lived in for weeks.
But it's interesting. All our styles are so different, though, clothes-wise. So different.
Yeah.
You could tell what each of us, if you put an outfit, like a going out outfit, on the floor, you would know exactly which one is which.
Yeah.
Like the skimpiest thing that shows
everything,
probably 90% of the body, that would be Emma. But plain as fuck. No pattern, nothing.
Oh yeah, nothing on it. And spaghetti strap, at least.
It's not even something. That. It's like a strand of hair strap, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I think we know if Emma's going into mental breakdown, because she would come wearing some form of pattern. I think the closest you get to a pattern,
that would never happen. I would never wear a pattern. It wouldn't happen.
When you feel fruity, you do wear your dog. Is it dog tooth?
My coat.
Yeah. Hound's tooth.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, you are brilliant.
Yeah, that's probably that is the only thing I own with a pattern.
What is the most risque colour you would wear?
Red.
Oh, you love a red dress on a night out as well.
You do.
Red, and that is it. No other colours really. Just got to be either white, black,
we said risky,
cream,
not frisky.
Nude.
Yeah.
What risky colours?
Risky, not frisky. When you're feeling frisky on a night out, red.
Red is both. Yeah. Cover both risky and risque.
To be fair, though, I think risky in many different ways, because it almost does look like sometimes if you jumped, you pop out somewhere. That was my version of risky with you.
There's some dresses that are very limited movement-wise, and you need tape.
Yet you still manage to move very well in them, which is bizarre. most of the outfits you wear make me feel like things would come out. You know where someone's toe on a shoe just creeps out. That's how I feel. I would
that's
feel
where
like
I get my kicks.
In your outfits.
That's where I get my kicks. Like, oh, my tit might pop out. No, I'm joking. I'm always taped. It looks like it might, but like I always have tape in specific areas in case. Or the very well made dresses that they don't reveal anything. They're just very thin. The fabric. Yeah. I like that skin fabric that's just like a tight fabric on you.
That doesn't do anything for me at all.
Slinky. That's it. Oh. Slinky.
Yeah, I'm not, that fills me with terror.
Yeah.
I remember it took me about 45 minutes for you guys to convince me to wear that crop top and wide leg trousers. I only showed about 2 inches of a midriff and I was freaking out.
You look fab.
And then you broke your zip.
That was the seamstress that decided to help me pull my zip. I like it when George is very similar to me. We makes a bit the same, but George will bring outfits based on her mood before she goes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to bring options.
Yeah. George will bring different mood options, won't you? So you bring your...
It's not a look that I'm trying to achieve. It's what mood do I need to accommodate? So normally when we're going out and it's after work, so it's like a fucking smash today. Do you know who I am? Do you know how good I am at what I do? So you have that outfit. And then you have it was all right, but you fucking tested my patience. So it's a mediocre one. And then you get what a fucking shit a show. I don't get paid enough to deal with this. So I'm going to fucking drink. So it's like a safety net rather than an outfit. But yeah, you've got to have your options depending on your mood or how much you drink pre-hand.
Yeah, how much free drinks you get in.
Yeah. Because last time, to be fair, I was very much going for another dress. But then I realised that I'd necked a bottle of Prosecco on my own, and then I was like, well, fuck it. Just get it all out. When I did, I really
out.
Yeah.
It was a good dress though. That was salsa dancing dress, wasn't it?
You were feeling yourself.
When I thought I was dancing with Justin Timberlake, yeah.
But you could tell as you were getting ready, because you were very conservative when you first started. Excuse me. You were very conservative when you first started drinking and getting ready, and then as the getting ready progressed, the sassy came out.
Yeah.
I love those nights though, when you just when your confidence builds.
Yeah.
And you think, I could wear that.
Broke my finger that night. Legit broke my finger.
I can't wait to go out again.
So it gets me feeling flat. It's the same as when I think about winning the lottery. I get excited at the thought of it, and I get really angry that I've not won it. It's the same feeling as going out. I want to go out, but I don't actually think I want to go out. It's like George says, I just want to have the excitement, the freedom, and knowing I'm going out. And then I think I'd rather just get ready and stay in.
Yeah.
No, I want to go out.
No, I want to go out. I don't want to stay in. Yeah, I do.
And I'm never coming home early again.
Good.
George and I will with a pizza.
Oh yeah, 100% I will. Thing is, I want to get ready. I want to go out and be like, oh, we're out. And then I want to do about 2.5 hours, and then just as the dregs come out and everyone's had a drink and they're like, Sandra, take a picture of me and Susan. We'll look both. When that shit starts, I want to depart into like what I'd like to term as the early bar in the takeaway. Yeah. Where, you know, it's either people finishing work or, you know, us lot that are just like, we've had just fun, but we're ready now for flat shoes and fleece wear. Get a pizza and go back.
I'm not holding up the flag yet. No, no. Fuck that.
I'll tell you what then, G, me and you, we'll find...
Yeah, I'll be out, Meg. Me and Meg,
That's fine.
I don't mind. We can go somewhere. If we have a cubicle, me and G can sit there. We'll get demand table service, because that's
we could sort somewhere where we can get you the takeaway at the table or something. You can just sit there.
There we go. Compromise.
And then every so often, George and I will have a song that we've got a feeling for. We'll go out, and then the song will be done, and we'll just go back in again.
Sit back down again.
Yeah.
And watch the bats.
Or you'll do a sit-down dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very happy with that. I just want to
get you a coffee and some biscuits at like 11.
Fine.
Oh yeah, that'll do. I'll do that.
I just want to people watch. That's all I'm bothered about doing. I'm not honestly bothered about queuing. The thought of going into a busy bar makes me think I'd rather just get in bed.
See, that's Emma. Emma just wants to get in a busy bar. Emma just wants to have to rub up against people, like get out of the way of people.
But I think that's years of, like, I've always been a bit of a party girl. I've loved to drink. I've loved going out. And then when you have kids, it's the biggest shock ever to have that option like the freedom of it gone, just totally gone. Like it's such a like. So when I can go out, I just get so overwhelmed, and I'm like a kid at Christmas, or I'm like a kid that can go in Toys R Us. Sorry, R.I.P. Toys R Us.
Yeah.
If you said to Oscar, like, go in Smith's, mate, get whatever you want, spend whatever you want, get whatever toy you want, have fun. That's me on a night out. I just am so happy and excited, and I want to drink everything, and I want to see everybody. I just love it. I just make the most of every second of it.
Oh, hopefully soon, girls. Hopefully we'll know next week.
Be nice.
Well, you still got maybe you're still stuck in Italy, aren't you? What's happening?
I'm poorly too. You know,
I said the other day,
the boys had it, and I honestly thought, I was like, got away with that one.
Yeah.
Tick. I was buzzing. And then, like, last night, Rob has practice in an evening, so he leaves about like tea time, made the kids tea, sat down, and I was like, oh, No,
hit
the
you.
nose filled up, the sinuses have gone, the throat. I called my mum and I had to go because I couldn't talk because my throat was killing. So I've got the lurg now, which is great, but it's not corona because Rob had a test. Rob gets tested.
Yeah.
Like every other week, he has a test. So we don't know. I reckon we'll be here for another couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if it's longer. But he's got playoffs. If they make this playoffs, this is his last week of regular season now.
And then it's all just see how he does.
And then it's playoffs. And with playoffs, it's literally like, if you lose, we go home. So he could lose a game and that's like, right, your flights need to get booked.
Yeah.
Or he could win and you stay till the next week. And then, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just it's one of them where the end is near now.
Yeah.
But we just don't know how near. Going. Yeah, so we're just kind of getting things in place that we need for like returning and documents and just getting everything organised that we might need. And then obviously if they lose, then it's like, right, let's get booked, let's get our asses home.
Is it wrong that I'm quite excited about you coming home? It seems I love you being there with Rob, but at the same time, I want you back on UK soil now.
I want all of us home.
With you.
Yeah.
So
I want
I'm ready for you to come home because you're not having to come on your own.
I want all of us home now. I love it here and it's beautiful, but I'm getting to a point now because I think I know it's coming.
Yeah.
As well.
Just get it done.
And I'm missing everyone now, and I'm a bit like, okay, I want my ass back in Chef. I want my Amazon Prime back. I'd only just paid for Hey You on Amazon, and I can't watch it over here. And I'd only just started paying for it. I can't watch it.
Shit.
You can't. The Italians have a shit way of life, really. You can't watch any Real Housewives. It's not available.
You could get a VPN on your laptop or your device and watch it.
No, I can't do that shit, Andrew. I'm watching it on a PlayStation, through a PlayStation onto a telly.
Yeah, you could probably figure it out.
I mean, apparently the air quality is the best in the world, so that's one bonus. I'm going to make sure I keep breathing.
You've still got poorly. You've still got frigging poorly.
I'm poorly, and I can't watch. You know when you want a poorly day, you just want to watch Hey You and turn my brain off, and I can't because I've got 2 fucking kids in a 1-bedroom chalet and no Amazon Prime to watch. I can't order things, and my fingers are fucking twitching now. They're twitching.
Oh, the tide has turned. The tide.
Things keep coming into my head. And I'm like, I'll get that for tomorrow. Oh, no, it'll take 5 weeks to fucking get here. And it costs about £10 for delivery inside of Italy.
I almost feel, Andrew, you should cut the I'm just so happy to be here to this now. This is like the end of the holiday when you just haven't got your own comforts and you've got
that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's when you're poorly as well, and you're just a bit like, this is hard work now. This is fucking hard work now. No, it's gorgeous. I mean, the weather's amazing, and I keep saying to Rob, like, we need to make the most of this now before we come home. I can't do homeschool anymore. Can't fucking do it. It's killing my vibe every single day. So bless him, Rob has took over today because I can't carry on with that shit. And it's spoiling my time here as well. So that's my excuse. Oscar is spoiling my time.
Oscar's education. His education is just ruining my holiday.
Education is ruining my holiday now. So yeah, I needed a breather from that. I've had to step away from the books.
Hello, editor Andrew here. The next 5 minutes was a very not safe for work rant by no one in particular, Emma. Set up by me, to be fair, it was my fault. I walked right into it. So we've cut that out, and we will cut back to the podcast as the girls are just realising that they will have to cut all that bit out. All right, thank you. Sorry about that.
Andrew.
No, you're making a noise. You can't make a noise. You gotta quietly do it.
Edit that.
I think the people that have watched this far or listened this far, they're on our side. I think they're.
We do
on our
know
side.
I'm
now.
I don't know now. I think anyone that was sitting on the
They're real
fence has
fans.
gone further the other way now.
They picked
Well,
real
pick
bad.
a lane. Pick a lane.
I think they were quite well in one lane, and Emma's jumped them to the other side. She's bumper card them over, bumper card them across. Brilliant.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Ciao.
Ciao.
I'm going to look at how we can recoup the save the business now based on that. So brilliant. Thank you very much. Okay, see you later.
Bye.
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 Clap.